So, Sir Ronnie is off doing a bit of food delivery for the people of Miitopia, so he's gonna be taking a break from our little journey here. However, we're still gonna keep pressing forward in part 3 of the Miitopia demo for the Nintendo Switch.
I thought he said that Ronnie and Matt were two different people.
Yes, that's why Ronnie's here. And what's up, James?
So, what exactly did we just do there?
Oh, that was...
So basically...
Go ahead.
Okay, so basically, like I mentioned before, each level will have moments where there's a fork in the road, and you get to choose which path you go to. What I'm doing in this demo is that I'm going back to every level that has a fork in the road, and going back and taking that other path, because the different paths actually do yield, like, different results and whatnot.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep, like such as new encounters, and because again, there is an element of randomness, and usually at the end of every path, you'll find something worth your time.
Oh yeah, definitely so.
Whether it be cotton candy, or just plain candy.
Or a time for friends to bond.
Yes.
What great weather for an adventure. Great weather for adventuring indeed.
Well, what should we do?
Let's go home.
Let's go home.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
wait,
wait,
what?
That ain't adventuring. That'd be fleeing.
That'd be couch potatoing.
Well,
They have
yeah.
depending on how willing you are to kind of like lose yourself in the. What's
the way you just started that off, because I know you probably had to cut out a redundant thing, and it's just, you skip right to the victory. It's like, did we win?
I blacked out for the last. I blacked out. What happened?
What?
Yeah, but don't worry, we did. Oh, we found the chest in the process.
Ooh, gaming tickets! Yay!
Arcade. Ooh, we go to the arcade. But so yeah, that's why you
I
want
don't
to
think we've shown off the arcade yet, have we?
Nope, we have not.
We are
yet.
actually going to in this part, actually.
Yay!
Because actually, yeah, good timing. Because now we have that game card or game ticket. We can use it at our local inn.
There's actually 3 tickets. Oh, but before we do that, it seems that fourth traveler has finally showed up, and now we're gonna get Lucy.
Aww.
Lucy. Oh, hey.
Look at Lucy.
She's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Whose OC is this?
It's Logan's Lucy.
Aww, she's adorable.
And we're going with a pop star.
Oh, look at that tiny. Oh!
Because A was silly enough, and B, I do like the pop star class in this because it's basically it's a overly glitzy support role.
Yes, it is
Buffing
glorious.
Songs, healing.
I assume that they're the kind that help with buffs and debuffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they help out with buffs, and similar to what the thieves do, their regular attack can damage more than one opponent at a time.
Oh, that helps.
Yep. And that's that. So awesome, we have our full team of 4 people.
Yay!
Yep.
And I assume this is pretty much all that sticks throughout the remainder of the adventure.
For this portion. I mean,
Yes.
Yeah, for the demo at the very least. But Snowbell wants to make a toast for our new party members.
Well, we have nachos
toast to
and sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
a toast to our fab foursome.
Hooray! Okay, and I'll say this, James, to hopefully not spoil it for hype. There will be other opportunities for at least 6 other teammates to be added to your roving band of travelers.
Yes.
Geez, 6. That definitely is a mouthful.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess I want to ask, like, I know you get the opportunity to get more members. Can the active party ever grow more than 4 Miis? Like, can you ever have
Yes,
more than
it
4
can
Miis out
grow
on the field
up
at
to.
a time?
It can get. It's whoever can fit in that inn, I believe, can go out. I'll have to check my game. So
I don't know. I think it may be stuck to 4, but I'll check that. But I will say to hopefully also not spoil. At least for the main portion of the game, up until you get to credits, you're not ever going to have to worry about having more than 4 people active at a time.
Mm-hmm.
But in any case, let's go eat.
Let's see.
So, who are we gonna
How
give
about
the
we
cotton
stuff
candy
our
to?
faces with cotton candy?
Oh, I mean, it makes sense. It looks like her hair is made of the same substance.
And now to give Lucy some cotton candy, which
she's
she's content with.
nice.
Fine, there. And now let's go to the arcade.
Yep. So basically, the arcade lets you play 2 games. One of them's just a simple roulette. You spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on gets you that particular prize. Like, look at the colors on the board, then they look at the prizes on it. What would I say? The colors that match are basically what you get. In this case,
Ooh,
got some
lucky.
leather gear.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
new duds.
Yeah, perfect. Those are usually upgrades for your equipped characters.
Yes.
So awesome.
So who gets the leather gear?
Oh,
It's
actually,
the
the
thief
thief.
class.
Okay, so I mean, or and if nobody can equip it, you could always sell it for a quick price. But yeah, this definitely is a good upgrade.
Let me see.
Yes, there is an orange
What color
one.
should I... Yeah, but let's see. What color should I make the outfit? Or... Sorry, I don't know why my thing was messing up like that.
He should have worn orange, for he is an autumn, and it brings out his eyes.
What?
There you go. I gave him the orange accent, don't worry.
There you go.
And now we're going to be showing off rock, paper, scissors.
I was just like questioning Logan's very gay, magnifique designer voice.
That was the freaking green screen show thing of like he began to turn orange, which wasn't good because he was an autumn. He needed cooler colors to help bring out his eyes. Anyway,
Yeah.
You
Oh,
are
that's
just.
that is creepy.
Yep.
Rock, paper,
do.
go!
Ah,
Yeah, you can lose.
Joke's on you, I don't have individual fingers.
they just punches you. Well,
One
yeah,
leg
another
in.
ticket.
That's why I always go
Yep.
random. I always go, like, move the control stick back and forth just to be as random as the random generator.
All right.
Yeah.
I usually
let's try it
win.
What
again.
we got here this time?
Only do it once, though.
Ah, paper.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got it.
Nice.
Winner.
Patches,
You.
why do you always pick paper?
And yeah, basically, you got your winnings there. However, he does give you the tempting offer to go again so that you can be able to double your winnings.
No.
But
Oh,
I'm
that's the
choosing
coin.
not to because
Yeah,
I'm
that-
cautious like that.
That's the coin toss thing where it's just gonna like 50-50 shot that always like you never win in the end.
Sensible. Yeah, no, that's like common sense, dude.
So,
But I
bang.
still
The only
got my
people
money.
that the only people that bet double are idiots.
Yeah, I have
I
done
mean,
that a few times.
I mean, if I had a spare ticket, maybe I would try it, but yeah, no, best to not.
So how about we go ahead and spend that stuff we just won?
All right, let's see what we got.
Let's
So we
see.
get him new duds.
And yeah, we have enough money to get him a fancy new magician's outfit.
He will now be a sorcerer's apprentice.
Yes, you.
Oh yeah, I don't think we've already brought this up just yet, but if you give your me a wig, then
They can't wear the
depending on
hat.
circumstances- right?
Yeah.
Although there is an option where you can have your wig on only during ins or outings.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But honestly, it looks
Alright.
kind of looks silly doing it that way. So I usually just keep
Yeah.
the wig on.
Now she gets to dress up like a bumblebee. But I don't like that look, so we're just gonna keep the stats.
I mean, I think you should in a live stream. I think you should let him wear whatever ridiculous outfit you want.
Yes,
look, you get
it,
to look
it
like
is
Yarn
glorious.
Oh well, that didn't take long at all. You won the leather costume in a roulette, and all of a sudden it's like, nah, I'd rather buy this.
I will say it is still a benefit to do this because your character is always going to want a better gear than what they have currently equipped. So if you can equip them with something better before asking, then you can basically skip a level of difficulty.
Yep.
If I have to.
Well, Lucy, looks like you got some catching up to do.
Yeah, but don't worry.
Yeah.
But the game accounts for that, and it's the kind of thing where like since you're going into like, wait, this is another area. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Like I said, this is a very thorough playthrough of the demo.
Yep.
Onward.
It really does capture pretty much it really does cover the entire first act, and I think there's like what 5 or 7 or so in this game.
And now we get to our boss. The one that captured Venus's face.
Oh,
Oh,
I was wondering where she went. She's a rock.
sakes alive.
Of course, you apply the face to a rock.
Okay. Rocky
Well, to be
Venus.
fair, I think it is technically randomized because when I played the game the first time and I had Venus assigned to that role, it didn't apply to the rock. It actually applied it to the last creature that you...
Oh,
Actually,
the
no, wait,
butterfly?
not that. It applied it to the field mouse.
Oh,
Oh, so it does seem okay. So it is somewhat randomized. We'll see, but yeah, so far so good on these little mid bosses. And yeah, again,
Wait a-
don't be.
Wait a
They-
fucking second. That doesn't.
Yeah, the clouds can heal the party members.
That's false logic. That water should be a detriment to rock.
oh yeah,
water should be,
erosion.
like, melting it down. Yeah, erosion. Curse you, healing rain. But also, as you're seeing here, don't let the cutesy visuals of the game fool you. Some of these battles will get pretty tricky to
Oh,
handle
yeah.
multiple enemies.
Yep.
Let's just
Which
say
is why I got me some
there's a
sprinklers.
tower of pain in this game.
Oh, I forgot about the Tower of Pain.
Tower of pain.
Is that kind of like this game's equivalent of the Pit of 100 Trials?
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. And they throw some real nasty synergy fights against you, like people who can heal each other. There's some enemies who are like invincible until like a certain turn, things like that.
It is maddening. And hey, I beat it.
You did.
I'll definitely keep that in mind. Jump slash!
And then I'll do just whip a microphone around, hope for the best. Unfortunately, Lucy's not going to be too useful early on until she learns and levels up and learns new moves. And jeez.
And I will say, like, the pop stars definitely have, like, a lot of moves, because one of the very first moves that they earn is basically the ability to... Yep. Basically, one of the very first moves that they learn is the ability to give your partners a second turn.
Yep.
Nice. I think there's another one where, like, you can also, like, there's another one that allows you to distract the enemies by making them, like, dance to the music and thus wasting their own turn.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
Aw, all out of bananas.
but Snowbell, who is the kind one,
Donate.
Gave her a banana. Yep, and like I said, this is where personalities for the Miis definitely come into play.
so it's really useful to have, like, multiple quirks, see what happens. There's a cute...
Quirks.
But yeah, definitely... Oh, he
Not
was
satisfied.
stubborn with the damage he dealt.
Again!
Again! Try again! There.
Damn,
That's
boy.
high enough.
There you go. So yeah, I would say at least 60 to 70% of this gameplay went into
What a
the
waste of
social,
time.
the social links and social quirks, and that's where
I mean,
think
that
a
would
lot
be
of it-
something she would say.
Yeah.
That's where I think a lot of this game's charm kind of comes out, is in all these interactions. And if you do go the extra mile to include either your characters or funny OCs or funny, like, real characters like Batman and like
I added Will Smith somewhere and Magikarp as a
Oh,
stubborn
there's the
guard.
encore.
nice.
Nice.
All right,
Things
give
like
it to
that, like
Lucy
that. Yeah, she needs
Yep.
to level up, catch up with the rest of them.
with the
Yeah.
best of them.
And I believe this
Awesome.
gets her a new ability as well.
Earworm. Yeah, that's it.
Earworm.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I was bringing up. All right, well, there you go. So.
Ooh, Chuckle Rock. I want some chef to make some of these recipes from the game.
Yeah, I'm really curious as to if people will, like, see if Babish will make some of these.
Oh
I
yeah.
know the big one. Oh, hey.
Hello, it's me. I wrote a letter. Let me know if you don't get it. From Snowball.
Well, we got it, so you're covered there, buddy.
Yeah,
And it came with 3 outing tickets.
Ooh, we could use them for
What were
all
we
of
talking about?
them.
We were talking about the. That's right. The only person I knew who did like a video game thing was Binging with Babish made the freaking monster cake
Yeah.
from Wake Up.
Come on.
They,
Also, like, you say that, didn't he also make the disastrous dumplings from Insomniac Spider-Man?
Yes, he did. And
Yes, he
he
did.
made
He
the
did make
sweet rolls
those.
from Skyrim, and then he did the Monster Hunter, like the chef's.
The freaking massive platter of
Yes, he did. It took up forever, but he did.
Which is why
Time
I'm
to
not,
go
oh,
to the movies.
You're already getting sleepy? Anyway. That's why I'm not too big on Monster Hunter Rise. Only because that one system, like, the food is not like, it's just dongos, no big platters of food, and
Oh, it's an intense mystery.
I don't get it.
just the expressions they sometimes make.
What the
It
heck
looks like
was
she's
he
solving a
doing?
mystery of herself. The haze is lifted. I know all.
How?
I mean, they explained everything at the end.
All right, I knew that.
Yeah, I'm glad that they included. I'm glad they. I am glad that they added.
So
this.
that movie was okay. A little too much exposition for my tastes.
Yay! Too
And we
much.
learned show off. Basically, show off as an attribute is that they'll, and again, in an attempt to like show off to their friend, will do extra damage on a turn.
Yep.
Yep. And if you're wondering in terms of customization, the social link works the exact same way for everybody. So like at level 2, everybody learns show off, and at level 3 or so, everybody goes on and on that. I like that they included this whole
Where
this
are we
new-
going?
Where are you taking me? Stay calm. Stay calm. Got it.
Yeah,
Play cool.
that I think is like perfect timing for the two
How
of them.
about this?
How about this? Oh, one of these? Actually, I'll take one of everything.
What?
I was wanting to do that.
I feel ya.
I'm not ready for this.
Oh no.
I guess I'll dance
Okay,
too.
I guess I'll join the jig too.
I love that no matter what happens, they always have the "we did a thing" jig.
Yeah, the jigs
yeah.
are adorable.
Yeah, I like that they have these new outing tickets to help speed up the social
Oh yeah, the
interaction.
social interactions were slow in the original.
Because
I was about to say, so the outing tickets weren't a thing in the
No,
original?
it wasn't.
So
Huh.
it gives some flavor text, cafe time. It gives some flavor text, some cute little interactions, and
I'm
yeah,
bored.
it gives a secondary source for building up social points or whatever you
Yes.
want to call them.
Go, go, go. Mm.
Curses!
Huh?
I forgot my moolah.
What?
What?
Funny, I also
Funny.
so did I.
So did I.
Oh, he's ticked.
Oop.
Better start running, boys.
You better
Boy, you
run.
better run.
So they
Actually-
spent that
actually,
night doing the dishes.
Actually, but better contextually, girl, you better run.
Grr.
And that was the day we learned. That was the day we learned to dine and ditch.
Dine and ditch.
That was the day that we learned that snowman currency doesn't work in Miitopia.
Well, it melts by the time you get it to the person's hand.
At least
Exactly.
he left a tip.
Shh. Man.
Let's see.
Holy crap, that's
let's
another
reach
thing
for
I
my
just
little
now remember,
sweetie.
James.
What's that?
We were talking about, just off the record, we were talking about, like, commentaries we need to do. I need to finish editing the Battle for Bikini Bomb Rehydrated.
Oh,
Yeah, we still gotta do that.
I forgot
I
that was
recorded
a
that. I
thing.
need to, yeah. That, we gotta work on that. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, so he liked the bitter tea.
And as you're seeing there, sometimes we're gonna start getting more advanced recipes that will raise more
Bitingly
money.
bitter. Oh, too bitter.
Okay, sheet. Yeah, I was about to say, what do you expect for something called bitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not a fan of bitter stuff. But yeah, as you see, we're also gonna start getting more advanced food and items that will
Oh,
allow
dear
for
God.
the fucking hell. No, there's the B rapier. But no, you'll,
Well, I
you'll
don't
start...
have enough money for either of them anyway.
Darn. Yeah, you'll start to unlock new recipes that will level up more than one stat at a time.
Yeah.
Very useful. Well, I think we're ready for some adventuring again.
Well, I see that it didn't take long for... You've obtained 10 different foods.
Oh yeah, you can earn medals in this. It's just for completion. That's all.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I figured they're about as, like, I figured they're just achievements.
Yes.
Now to go see how Venus appreciates having her face back.
Yes.
Like being a rock.
Dude.
She was between a
Why'd you
rock
just
and a
stop?
hard place.
Man, this place is
Where
still
is
so
she?
glum. Come on, you have one faceless shopkeep and one faceless love interest.
Yeah, I was about
On
to say,
average,
you try say,
on it. Go ahead.
you say, oh, you just have one faceless love interest. Try saying that to Allie's face.
Oh.
I'm just saying, on average,
Well,
their
I
town
mean,
is looking up.
I would if her face was still there.
What now?
My life has changed forever by becoming a rock.
Mm-hmm.
I got my face back.
Sarcastic guy.
A bad and
Yeah.
I made that-
Which again, I figured fit her well.
I made that in Sans, because of course.
Yeah. Just like just a faceless Sans running around the world.
Funny enough, if I ever make a lore about myself, somehow I dated Sans at one point.
Pi, who haven't you dated in your dreams?
Da-da-da.
Too many.
You haven't did. I was about to say who haven't. Oh yeah, basically this guy right here is basically our roadblock into the next act. Basically, we have to talk to the king about the whole crisis going on with the evil Lord Super Bowl. However, we aren't allowed to enter the castle without some kind of authorization.
Basically, in all future installments, make every single one of these guys Mido.
Yeah. Well, I made him magic
If
card.
I can remember.
Off you go. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically your cue to like, hey, that you need to fully explore one area before you move on to the next world.
Yeah, but we know this is
Oh,
the
the new
demo.
biome.
Yep, the Strange Grove.
Oh yeah.
You know, I probably should have brought this up sooner, but a lot of the locales we've been seeing wouldn't be out of place in a new Super Mario Brothers game.
Oh yeah.
No, I could definitely
see
see
that.
that. Either that or some weird cutesy. Okay, follow me here. Would you buy a
Ooh.
Donkey Kong game that had like a toy box aesthetic, a la like
It'd be cute.
Link's Awakening?
Let's see.
Yeah.
I
A
wouldn't mind.
monkey was
Wait,
hiding.
didn't they do like a toy
Oh, speaking of Donkey-
sort of version with Donkey Kong with the toy Marios? It was a DS game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
March of
did.
the Minis.
Yeah.
When life gives you bananas, take the bananas.
Oh.
Life gives you
Speaking of which.
lemons.
What's funny is that, like, in my first playthrough of that, like, again, feeding into the whole randomization thing, instead of, like, a monkey dropping a banana, it was actually a kitten that made you feel all fuzzy when you pet it.
Oh yeah, that's what happened with mine. Dig a hole.
Let's see what's in here.
Now most
More
now most chesses do not just have gold. They sometimes can have monsters.
Gotcha.
Ah, yes, the ever lovable monster in a box.
Yes.
Thing.
Well, it could be multiple monsters like these ones. Oh.
Basically.
Whatever.
Where'd it
whatever
go?
It was.
That was just me cutting out the battle.
Ah, but it was a mushroom-based monster. They kind of jiggled like Jello.
Yeah, they jiggled like Jello, and it's like, I will show off a battle with them later, but they can also give status elements to characters, which actually does introduce a very important element to battles, which you'll see once we get up to them.
Yes.
Is there ever a point where you can actually mix up some of the grub that you get?
Not as far as I know.
No, you can't. They're just dishes that you can give to your characters, but you cannot combine them.
What the
Darn.
hell?
I hope you brought some to share, Snowbell. Oh no, I was just pretending to eat.
Oh.
Very sad.
I'm trying to trick my stomach into feeling full.
She's lost it.
Actually, what I was going to say real quick is, like, the fact that you can't mix and match some of those dishes, it's like, man, I want to make my own mistake.
I do know that, like, there's actually, like, a massive variety of, like, foods you can get in the game. In fact, one of them I think actually does. I know it's like a pixelated food you can get, but I'm pretty sure one of them actually does look like a mistake.
Yes. Oh, the boys are
Those two are
talking.
talking about.
What are the
You
boys
know,
up to?
honestly, we need a new Paper Mario, like a real one,
A legit one. We
or
just need to
Mario
just-
RPG in general. We've been sorely lacking.
Well, especially because we've been talking about that. Like, yeah, like the excuse of, oh, we don't want Paper Mario to be an RPG because we already have that niche filled. Well, congrats. You don't have anything to fill that niche now, so you gotta better do something.
How sad.
Yeah, seriously.
Aw. Yeah, basically,
look at
apparently
that.
there was some sad gossip that they were doing about my little snow angel.
No.
I heard
Just for that, I'm separating you two.
Oh, God.
Just cause? Okay, damn.
Well, that's not why. I just figured that. Well, heck, I just. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to cycle out like some of my Miis to make sure that they have like a equal amount of interactions. However, if you have Miis that have like a strong enough bond with each other, that mix and matching of socialization actually can play a bit of a nasty side effect, which I think I show off in this.
Oh, yeah, the
footage.
jealousy
Well,
factor. Oh,
Well,
no.
yeah,
Jealousy.
if not the jealousy, then also the
Nice.
if not the jealousy factor, then there's definitely a factor of like, say if Snowbell and Hector were in the same room together for like 3 months, and then he suddenly shifted them, some separation anxiety would happen, where they're
Yeah.
like, I miss them,
Aw.
and they would become despondent.
And you got a megaphone.
Rejected. Publicly rejected. It's more than I can bear.
Bear, more bear?
Aw.
Hell no.
Oh my god, I realized that's what he was saying. I never realized he was saying hell no. Another thing to look back on. Anywho. So.
I'm disappointed that the megaphone that you picked up. I mean, granted, it makes sense that you would stick to the mic, but it's like I'm disappointed that megaphone did not have a squirrel attached to it.
As
Oh,
previously
yeah.
advertised, we needed a squirrel, some string, and a megaphone.
Oh, look at them booties. They got the
mushrooms.
booties.
Oh, he's gonna show off. Nice.
And hit a
And-
little harder.
And I'm still saying that they need to add Dave the Barbarian to Disney Plus.
They really do.
I feel like it's only a matter of time. I mean, they
Oh.
put American Dragon
This
Jake on in there.
divine power.
Okay, so that right there, in case you noticed, that mushroom did an attack that pretty much had Ronnie busting out into like a burst of laughter.
Uh-huh.
When a character is like in a status element like that, they makes it like hard for them to really fight in battle. When that happens, you'll want to drag them over to what this game calls safe spots, which basically gives them like a space to like recuperate from whatever ailment they're currently suffering from.
They will be out of battle though, technically, in the sense of like they can't attack while in the safe spot, so you need to pluck them back out of there once they've gotten over their status ailment.
Is your me suffering a common case of the crippling colds? Put him in a safe spot. That'll probably make him feel better in a few minutes.
I'm sure.
It will.
So as you see, like throughout the game, like you get more little toys to play with to help drive battles in your favor. Nice. And Hector.
But dope.
Okay.
And there we go. He had a rest, and now he's all right again.
Yay!
Uh-oh.
Hector,
Now
no!
Oh no! Now Hector's laughing.
Yeah.
Beat 'em.
What's funny is that, like, I remember, like, when I did my first playthrough and I had Hector there, like, every time someone would try to hit him with a status element, he just would not be phased in the slightest.
It's
just
tickling my DNA.
I'm not laughing. Also,
Yeah, exactly. Like they would say stuff like, Hector is unamused.
That does make sense for his character. So yeah, it will be fun. And if you ever plan on playing this game, let me know. I want to watch it. Okay, I don't think we even talked about that. So it comes out, as we're recording, it comes out on the 21st.
Yeah, it comes out pretty late in May.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, beyond this, I know there's another Nintendo-centric game that's coming out, like, actually in about a week or two from now. That is a remake of an old Famicom visual novel sort of game.
Oh, the Famicom detective game?
Yeah, the Famicom Detective Club.
Right.
Interesting.
I'm curious about that. It's like a visual novel-esque kind of game, and then...
I guess that's probably not the best. It's more just a typical text-based adventure game, kind of like
Ooh.
Phoenix Wright.
Guys, look.
What?
The
What's
girls
up?
are talking.
Oh.
Snowbell bought a present for Lucy.
Aw.
Oh.
Where'd you take the money out of?
We don't
Well,
know.
let's find
She's
out.
She's giving Lucy a best friends forever ring.
What?
Yeah, you'll see.
Best friends forever.
It's the best friends forever. Best friends
Ha,
forever.
ha,
Ring.
ha.
Huh.
How'd you know? But then, Lucy did not want to tell Snowbell that neither of them have fingers.
Oh.
But that's not the biggest problem that they have. But first, they learn themselves a new ability in the form of concern. Basically, when a Mii gets attacked, the other Mii will rush towards them and basically, like, help them out in battle.
Uh-oh.
It's just like even creeping in like,
This is my
Always,
favorite part.
Lucy. It's not fair.
Lucy did not want to tell Hector that they were on the second story of the apartment.
Oh.
Oh, no, they weren't, but I'm just having fun. So, let's spend some time, maybe help work it out.
And that is actually something you'll want to do. Like, when Mii start to get jealous, basically have them socialize with each other and they'll get over it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, this is an easy workaround. Unless you really want to play around with playing hard to get.
Oh no,
So,
you really don't want to do that. No.
Oh, and I was thinking of another game real quick. Is that there's this other game coming out on Switch soon called Chris Tales that looks cool. It's like Go ahead.
I've been hearing about it here and there. It's been on like the far end of the eShop for like the eShop's coming soon page for so long.
I know, it's so odd, but yeah, it's gonna be like an RPG where like you control time to an extent. Like you can simultaneously see the past, present, and future, and in battle you can like move enemies into the future to make them all old and like hard to like fight. Like certain enemies will have a debuff when they're in a certain time period, things like that.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yay!
Another reward.
A new award.
How far can a friendship level go?
Oh, pretty
99.
far. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, basically.
At that point, by level 99, you two should literally be literally living in holy matrimony.
Da, da,
Essentially,
da,
but-
da, 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 da.
Yeah, none of my Miis ever get that far, but then again, this is only a demo. And speaking of demo, join us next time when we get to the last part of the Miitopia demo, when we save pretty much everyone in the village that we started off with,
Yes.
and, just finally try to get one step closer to defeating the evil Lord Superball.
Yes!
So, stay tuned.
And for those wondering why we've never done a look at of the Dragon Quest XI demo way back when, now you see why.
Yeah.
Did you save all of Miitopia?
No, but I'm married.